Okay, and I'm back. That wasn't the case with my phone running out of storage. My camera app closed. So as I was saying, you're just a little bit too out there for these people and their closed mind way of thinking. And they're being hung up. They're being called to think about why they gain success at other people's downfall, at why they're so greedy, at why there's a systemic abuse of people for sake of a very select few. But I feel like these people have been told this many times, like this isn't new, okay? They've been suggested to tap into their emotions, to become nurturing, caring, kind, and connected. But I think a lot of these people have really compromised themselves and their integrity so repeatedly that they're just like cold, barren wastelands of individuals, to be honest. And like, I don't feel good saying that, but some people are beyond help at this point. And I think that's what Spirit is letting us know. Like, these are people who will wear the face of upstanding, moralistic individuals, but behind the scenes, they participate in very, very unsavory things for sake of their own personal enjoyment, betterment, and agenda. So, Knight of Swords in reverse. Again, the King of Wands. This is an improper way of doing things. This is acting without thought. This is animalistic urges. This is violence even. If these people come forward trying to offer you something, as I mentioned, collective, I think it's very wise that you look at what sort of sword they have behind their back, because their intentions are not pure. Do not think that you will be like the one that actually has a good experience with these people. No, they are coming to exert strength over you, to take your light, take your creativity, take your intuition, quite possibly. They want you disempowered for their empowerment, right? Princess of Swords, okay? They're watching you. They're watching you in your strength, and they don't like it, okay? Yeshe Chogal. I probably butchered that pronunciation. I'll put it in the comments. Might be relevant for you. These people are watching you in your divinity, and they are threatened. They are scared. This is a child to a divine lioness or lion, and an empress, okay? Divine feminine or masculine. They're watching you. They got their eyes on you. They might want to like scout you, but it's not a wise decision to go on this path with them. It'll lead you off of a cliff, okay? They want you hung up. They want you unable to provide for yourself. They want to disempower you. It's not a wise decision to collaborate with people who have systemically abused others. Collective, it isn't. You're not going to be different. And I think this could also speak to the fact that some of these individuals, cults, covens, government officials have collaborated with, at one time, light workers who became dark workers, okay? These are people who, and I'm hearing ringing, were maybe initially proposed a small and inconspicuous task to do, and eventually they got looped into doing something that was very harmful and detrimental and would lead to a judgment upon them that is not one you can come back from, such as doing black magic and things of the sort. Three of Pentacles. As I said, this is not a good collaboration, collective. It really isn't. I want you to hear me if this is something that you're considering. And for those of you who might have been previously in this circumstance and you accepted that rose of theirs, that flower, that offer, I think you understand, if you were here watching this video, that this was a bad deal to get in on, right? Yeah, it was illusionary. It was deceptive. It was at the expense of light workers, your fellow light workers, your soul family. And how do you feel about that, huh? You feel like you want to move on? When you know better, you should do better. And people who are light workers, who have callings on their life, who have intuition, should be the ones that know better and do better. But these people have not in the past. They have acted in an imbalanced way. They've wanted to take other people's gifts, skills, ability to provide for themselves. It's terrible, and it's imbalanced, and it's not right, especially if these are people who still are claiming to be angels as of the light. Aztec? Oh, Brujeria might be relevant here. And as I say that, the Star in reverse and the Ten of Swords, yeah. And I just felt a shooting pain in my chest. Some of these people have weaponize their positions, their intellect, their knowledge, and their gifts in order to disempower earth angels. And this is going to be a exposure of the secrets of the past, of the path forward, I suppose. this was showing up, or this Queen of Cups, sorry, I'm flustered because this energy is just so toxic. The Queen of Cups was showing up in the last reading as the practitioner, okay? And with the Ace of Wands here on the other side, and then the Strength card is just confirming more of what we already know. And the Moon magic, okay? Yeah. Could also have collaborated with people in your life who have been romantic partners, who have presented themselves to you in a romantic sense. These have not been sincere offers. They've probably got you up in your head. They've possibly contributed to mental instability and illness. And this has all been done intentionally for sake of disempowering you, for the empowerment of the system, the matrix. Because if the chosen ones, if the light is not shining, then the darkness may prevail, right? And then those who have a solar activations codes, a solo focus on the finances and what they can gain in the earthly realm will take reign. And that is not what the divine wants. It does not want the exertion of power and disempowerment of those who are God's messengers. The Sun and the Page of Wands, okay? This is an innocent individual. You are innocent. This is the subjugation and abuse of innocent individuals because of their light. They need to abuse you, use you, disempower you, and for some of you, this started when you were a child, okay? Because if you can damage a seer from the moment they're out of the womb or whenever the abuse starts, then the chances of them overpowering that abuse and stepping into their full power is severely lessened. If they've been disempowered all of their life, again, they're trying to simply keep themselves alive. They're not focused on liberating themselves or other people because all they can focus is on pain. And the truth of the pain that was done to them by lovers, by friends, by communities. So these light workers, these beings had to go into that hermit mode in order to reestablish their divine sovereignty and use their own sort of truth to name, shame, and exorcise the devils in their lives. And that could include family members, it could include friends, it could include mentors even for some of you, or people who, again, want to seem as if they're upstanding. This could be in positive covens, this could be in church situations, this could be in the educational system. There's been like such a mask presented towards the collective while they are being hit from every angle and betrayed left, right, and center. And it's just so upsetting, collective, because when you understand the lengths that people have gone to keep you suppressed and keep you hung up, you are going to feel sick, you are going to be devastated, and that in itself is going to be something that they can energetically harvest off of, because if you end up destroying yourself because of all of the attempts they've tried to destroy you with, then it still has the same effect, right? So if you are somebody who has realized, and there goes my throat chakra, let's rebuke that, that all that programming from childhood, that all the media you experience, the songs, the TV shows, the books, the scripts that people speak over your life or about their own lives are like chipping away at your light, then it is your job to just cut it off, because that is just one of the many ways they are trying to keep you away from your destiny and part of their twisted routine, their twisted circus, I heard. But you are a genius. You are of the light. You are tapped into your intuition. Do not allow people to disempower you, because you are way smarter than them, and you've always been way smarter than them. They just want you to think that you don't know what you're